All living things are composed of cells, except the virus, which are organisms acellular. Viruses can only reproduce in metabolic activities in the interior of the other living cells. By invading a cell, which can be of any living organism, viruses can cause disease. Ten main diseases caused by viruses. 1. Flu. The flu is a viral infection is very common, especially during certain times of the year, which are actually called flu season. There are flu vaccines available, and doctors suggest that at-risk individuals, those that are too young or old for these vaccines. The problem is that the flu vaccine protects against a small number of strains, and when the flu season hits, these strains may not be the most common ones that follow around. 2. Common cold. The common cold is one of the most abundant when it comes to viral infections. This is a group of viruses that no vaccine that can prevent the person from catching a cold. Wash your hands frequently and avoid those who are sick are the best ways to avoid catching a cold. The virus is airborne, then to breathe the same air as an infected person can make them sick. Human papillomavirus. Infection with the human papillomavirus, called HPV, 1 million Brazilians and affects people in other countries, and is a very common viral sexually transmitted disease. This virus can cause cervical cancer in women who are infected early in life. There are hundreds of strains, and a recent vaccine has been recommended for all teenagers and protect against the most common and most dangerous strains of HPV. 4. Viral hemorrhagic fevers. These viral infections are among some of the creepier around. They include the dreaded Ebola virus, and cause heavy bleeding and rupture cells throughout the body. These viruses have a very high rate of mortality, and are very contagious when they appear. Fortunately, until now they don't come very often. 5. Rage. Unfortunately, the anger is becoming more common around the world, as more bats and wild animals follow in contact with people and pets. There is a vaccine for this virus, but it can be expensive, so is not commonly given, except for specific risks or to make more antibodies. This viral infection is usually transmitted through the bite of an infected animal, and is usually not contagious. 6. Pneumonia. Pneumonia can be viral or bacterial, and there are a number of different types of viruses that can enter the respiratory system and lungs and cause pneumonia. Antibiotics will not work if a virus causes the pneumonia, and hospitalization and medications to help clear the lungs may be needed. In addition, plenty of fluids and rest are needed so that the body can fight off the virus. 7. HIV and AIDS. The HIV virus is one of the most serious, because this virus leads to AIDS, which can cause death. The infection can happen through any transfer of bodily fluids with an infected person, and this may include sexual activity, blood transfusions, infected hypodermic needles, and others. There is no cure or vaccine for this virus, and affect and lower the immune system. 8. Measles. Measles is not as common as it used to be, thanks to a vaccine that is given to children as part of their regular immunization doses. This viral infection is characterized by small red bumps that appear on the trunk, and sometimes the face. This viral infection is characterized by small red bumps that appear on the trunk, and sometimes the face. 9. Varicella, chickenpox and shingles. The two diseases are caused by the herpes zoster virus, and herpes zoster happens later for life after the virus becomes reactivated in the body for some reason. The chickenpox used to be a common disease in childhood, but with a vaccine available, this infection happens so frequently in children or adults. There is no vaccine for shingles. 10. Coxsackie virus. This viral infection is very common in children 5 years or less, and can spread quickly, as it is very contagious. Normally the mild symptoms are observed, or absence of symptoms, but this virus can cause serious problems in rare cases and may require medical treatment. The high fever can be a sign of infection, and can also sores or blisters in the mouth or throat. Thanks for watching 10 main diseases caused by viruses. Share this video to all your friends and other Curiosities channel. And do not forget to leave the like the video. Subscribe to the channel to get more curiosities. Remember to be prevented with all diseases and have sex, use condoms.